Hi Geminis, how are you? How are you? Welcome to your May Life and Love reading. All right, let's get started. I'm moving, so this is all kind of, it's not finalized yet. I left my tripod, so I'm doing this way, trying it to see if I like it. I've done it before, I don't know. All right, let's get started. Okay, well that flipped out every single way, Hanged Man. We're going to do the Celtic Cross. Okay, Spirit and Universe. Messages for Geminis in May. Messages for Geminis in May. Okay. Using this Universal Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Wait. Interesting. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, reversed. There's a lot of stuff happening right now for you, in astrologically speaking, Geminis. And like, you're kind of hot right now. There's lots of energy going towards you. You're feeling this surge. You're feeling this wanting to do that, like loving all the attention that you're getting a lot. This at the bottom of the deck for May is kind of, I think, a little bit of a warning to just do it all, but don't expect it all right now. Does that make sense? Do all the work, go on all the dates, try to fix the relationship, like do all the stuff, and don't expect it to turn into the King of Pentacles overnight. And with that being said, underneath that is the King of Wands, and this has been popping up for a lot of people. So with the King of Wands, okay, now obviously you could be dealing with the earth sign that's not isn't doing himself justice, or you, or the situation. Okay, that could be. Or someone that's very unstable in their life. Secondly, you could be dealing with a fire sign or a Leo. That is upright. But in terms of your energy for your month, since this is the bottom of the deck, oh, look what's underneath that. Okay, we have, I'm really sensing, put all the work in, take the lead, okay, make the offers, and then wait. Don't expect overnight returns, don't expect things to turn around overnight. But I think this really is talking about your energy, putting in the work, taking the lead, making the offers, and then going from there. I'm going to leave these over here. I know you haven't seen what else came out. Let's talk about it really quick. Hanged Man, crossed by the Six of Cups. So yeah, again, this talks about waiting. This talks about working, somebody could be coming back from the past. There could be a water sign that's coming back from the past. Or an earth sign. Or a fire sign. Now I'm going to show one more card that's at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so you could have gone through a breakup. You could have been racking your brain, wanting to get something back. It could have been this person, this King of Pentacles reversed. But it doesn't really matter because it's turning around. At least your energy is, or the offers are. You might not be fully into the offers, but they're definitely coming in, okay? And then in terms of your energy, everything I already talked about. So patience, 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 patience. It's not going to happen overnight. You will get back. You could be thinking about, thinking back to an old relationship, having nostalgia, thinking back to good times in childhood, things like that. Now, this is the card of Pisces, so again, you could really be dealing with the water sign. At the foundation, we have the Seven of Swords reversed. So Geminis, this really talks about that there may have been this air or this suspicion of sneaky behavior, and maybe it's coming to light now that that wasn't necessarily the case. Okay, maybe it's coming to light now. I'm not a fan of my hair right now. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be flipping it around the whole reading, so I really apologize. I understand how annoying that is, but it's driving me nuts. So Seven of Swords reversed. You may have, or they may have thought you were being sneaky. You may have thought they were being sneaky, but it wasn't the case. Now that kind of the truth is coming out to what the real scenario was, why they were really acting like that. Now look at the bottom, at the top of the deck, crowning it is the Two of Cups reversed. So there may have been a big impact on a relationship, Geminis, recently, fire sign, earth sign, water sign, because of assumptions. And you may have spouted off, you may have jumped to conclusions, and it really felt unfair, it really felt sneaky, and it really impacted the relationship. It definitely really impacted the relationship. It definitely felt unstable. But either someone new is coming into the picture, or you're realizing, hey, I kind of messed up here. So let's talk about this. Okay? Okay, in your past, we have the Three of Pentacles reversed. So again, this caused something to come to a screeching halt. Okay? And then in the future, we have you strategically analyzing, playing your intellectual chess game like you do so well, being 5 steps ahead of everybody all the time. Okay? Or you could be meeting or dealing with another air sign. But this is really interesting that it not only did it come to a screeching halt, it felt like it did, and it totally caused something that was really going to grow and develop to a whole new level to stop. And we're going to pull a clarifier on this, because I think this was big, because this was in the past. So if all this stuff has happened and somebody's trying to come back, or realizations have been made after this period of hurt, okay, and if you're taking the lead on this, or a fire sign or water sign is coming towards you talking about this, it is really imperative that you are strategic with how you respond. It comes down to the future of this, whatever you're talking about, Geminis, whatever you're asking about, the future of this scenario, this relationship, this person, the future lies in you and your reactions, your assumptions, your thought processes about it. That is important. We will pull clarifiers on that in the extended, substantial clarifiers on these, because I think these are kind of paramount to, they're like the crux of the reading. Okay. How you feel about the situation. This is kind of unlike you, although what's funny is a lot of times, Geminis, you kind of get a bad rap for the twins, dual personalities, crazy behavior, but I think when you are choosing to be extroverted, you're extremely extroverted. When you are choosing to be, I wish I could change this. When you are choosing to be introverted, you really need your space to figure things out. You really need your space to sort your thoughts. And it's not like you're losing hope. Because one, I think you're better than that. I think you're better than that. You don't really sit there and ever feel super victimized by something. Okay, you may play that game, but you don't actually ever feel victimized by it. So it's not like you're sitting here holding on to hope about the situation, about the person. This is more, instead of looking towards hope, this is more of you realizing all the power is in you. This is you realizing all the faith is in you. All the light is in you. But you need to step away from everybody for a minute and just be, so you can recharge. This is a card of recharging for you. Okay. Other signs, right? Like a Pisces, an Aquarius maybe even an Aries. Definitely Virgo. All right. Other signs need to like step away and be quiet and completely silent and really sort out their thoughts. This is other signs really figuring things out. This is you recharging. Okay. There's a little bit of a difference there, I think. And other signs are recharging with this, but you're really like, I got this, I'm fine, I'm not worried, I'm not heartbroken, really, but I need to figure out my next moves, right? What am I going to do next? Not, are they going to come back to me, okay? How they feel about the situation, Seven of Cups, so they may be a little bewildered, they may be a little kind of awestruck about the fact that maybe you actually are acting like this, or that the relationship is in this current state, or work is in this current state, or that you're actually retreating, or that you're actually a little sad. They're a little awestruck, but they're also looking at options. And if you look at these, I mean, when I put them like this, it's kind of, these guys are looking, you're looking, you can't see it because I wish you could see, look at the cards. I need to get my tripod, but this is you looking back at the situation. This is them looking towards the future. So there's a difference here in the mentality of what's next. Okay, the Devil reversed, hopes and fears. So I don't think this has to do with unhealthy behavior. This doesn't have to do with addictions. This doesn't have to do with something that you can't really let go of. I think for you, this is easy for you to let go of. But in terms of hopes and fears, you might be afraid that it's easy for them to let go of too. Because I think you know better, Geminis, you're not easy to let go of. You would never operate in that way where someone could just take you or leave you. And if they did, then it's as if they never existed anyway, right? Like you don't care. So, but I think there's a fear here, which could be causing this a little bit. You're like, I need to get back to me. A little bit of a fear here that they may be walking away. Now, this is also the card of Capricorn. You could be dealing with an earth sign. The outcome, the Four of Wands reversed. So again, remember when I talked about in the beginning, you and your patience, putting the work in, recharging, patience, 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 patience and understanding, you doing the work, you taking the lead, you making the offers. It's not going to turn around overnight. This isn't going to be like, oh, well, I came back and apologized, or I stepped forward and said, this is what I want, or I stepped forward and, made the effort, and so they're supposed to jump for joy, all is supposed to be well. Not this time, not with this scenario. Okay? All right, Geminis, let's pull. I'm going to pull a bunch of clarifiers in the extended. If you want that, the link is below. But before we do that, I want to pull an oracle card because I think that's important for you right now. This is I use this a lot. I don't know if you're familiar with my channel on that, but Angelarium, Oracle Emanations, they're based off of the Tree of Life and the interconnectivity that we all share as the human race. Not a fan of my hair today, Okay. Spirit and universe, what is the most important high-level message that Geminis need to hear. Most important high-level message. Hey, I want to say also, I'm going to be starting another thing that I just went through a breakup, and this, I've been doing some internal analysis. I should have said this at the beginning, but I've been doing some internal analysis about how I reacted to this breakup versus so many other breakups. Well, I mean, not so many other breakups, but the last two before this one. My reaction to this one was substantially different because I held on to my own, okay? And I think that's really easy for you to do, Gemini. So you're like thinking that this whole conversation that I'm saying is really dumb because this is the no-brainer for you. This is kind of your nature, but it's not my nature as a Pisces rising. It's not my nature as an Aries or a Virgo moon. I mean, like, I kind of ruminate a lot. And I kind of can be overly sensitive a lot and then react inappropriately a lot. Because this just, and I'm not making excuses for my behavior, but I am saying that for me, historically, breakups, at least the last two, were detrimental to me, my health, my outlook, my emotional well-being. And I kind of let it get the best of me. Feeling very victimized, but I really did a lot of self-work before this new guy came into my life, and I spent a lot of time trying to figure stuff out. And this breakup was totally, I mean, like, I just walked away. I loved him, I wanted it to work, but I wasn't going to put the work in if he wasn't going to put the work in. And it was pretty cut and dry. And I think historically I would have reacted very differently to this in a negative way. And so all I'm trying to say is I'm going to start a new thing. I don't know if it's going to be a new channel or an Instagram, but I'm going to kind of talk a lot about what I did to prepare for that and how I'm reacting and how I'm treating myself now. Like, I'm not sitting in bed eating ice cream, watching endless hours of Netflix. I'm not crying to my friends. I'm kind of happy about where I am in my life. And I think that the only reason why I'm talking about this here is tarot became very important to me before, in dealing with the breakup, in dealing with the loss and emotionally, or trying to get him back and missing my ex. And it became extremely important to me. And I think that it's a very good tool, but there's a lot of other things you can do too. So I kind of want to walk people through that journey. A lot of it's cliche and obvious, but I want to walk people through that journey of actually doing it for me so they can see, okay? Kind of keep holding on to themselves. All right. Okay, Geminis, Spirit and Universe. So that's going to be coming up. I'll talk about that probably in the next month's readings. Okay, Spirit and Universe, what's the most important high-level message for Geminis? Most important high-level message for Geminis during the month of May and Taurus season. Okay. Lilil, Angel of Night. And I immediately thought of this card. Give me a minute to pull this up. I really need to make, okay. A fleeting spirit who dances across the sky, beautiful but aloof. Stars fill the tresses of Lilil's hair. The night passes whether we are lost to quiet murmurs of sleep or staring out at the darkened expanse of sky. For everything you see, there are 1,000 things unseen. Learning the truth about assumptions, okay? For everything you see, there are 1,000 things unseen. You witness the glimmer, the gleaming of what is truly there. Lilil passes from star to star, filling the night with light. One would think the darkness is Lilil's realm. However, it is the starlight that heralds the night's arrival. What lullabies await us? What glittering night charms will Lilil hang upon the sky for all to see, for all to dream? So again, I mean, the key words for this are wind, sheer cloth, and moon. So this has to do with illumination, seeing through something that you thought was one way but is not that way. All right, Geminis, I love you. If you want the extended, we're going to pull a lot of clarifiers and delve into this a lot more. That link is below. I love you. I will see you on my channel. All right.